Hey friends, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a fall makeup look for you. It's berry kind of colors. And yeah, so if you're interested in seeing how I got this makeup look, just keep on watching. So first, let's just address the obvious. I'm breaking out, and it sucks, but that's life, especially as a female. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you how I cover up my breakouts in my when I do my makeup, and then just fast forward through the face part because it's the same as all my other videos. And then I'll catch you up whenever we get to the eyes, because that's the specialness, you know. Okay. So first, I'm just going to go in with, well, I guess I need to prime my face first, right? That would be helpful. So I'm just going to go in with my usual Farsali Unicorn Essence. Do little drops. Alright, so I'm just going to take some color corrector. This is just a color wheel from Morphe. And I'm going to dip in to the green and the white because the green is just a little too dark for my skin tone. So I'm just going to put that everywhere I have redness. Now I'm just going to take my IT Cosmetics concealer brush and buff that out. Alright, so now I'm just going to do my foundation, and then I'll come back whenever I do my concealer. So I just put concealer where I normally would, and then on my problem areas, obviously. But instead of going straight in with the Beauty Blender, I'm going to take my concealer brush and blend it out with the brush first. Because I feel like with the brush I get a little bit more coverage. Alright, so for my chin, it is probably the worst spot right now. So I just put a pretty decent amount of concealer on there, and then I just dabbed it to spread it around a bit, and then kind of just leave the center alone, where the place is, and then I'm just feathering out to blend out the edges, so that way you still keep your coverage. Alright, so now I'm just gonna press very lightly with my Beauty Blender or my beauty sponge, just to make sure everything is blended nicely, especially around my eyes and my nose where I crease. Alright, so I just used my Becca Set and Refresh powder. Oh, the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder, to set my under eyes and my eyes, and basically just like everywhere I put the concealer, just to make sure it doesn't get cakey and dry, because unfortunately those are the places where I have dry spots. So just to try and keep everything moisturized and avoid looking gross, I use that powder. Now, just to give myself a little extra help, I'm going to dust a tiny bit of the Blur powder from Milk Makeup right on top. But just a tiny bit. I don't want to go crazy. The less powder, the better. Alright, so with all the powder, I'm looking a little matte, so I'm just going to go over it with my Hourglass Veil powder to give my skin a little bit of glowiness, not dewiness, because that would not look good with all that we have going on right now. Alright, so once I'm done with the powder, I'll just keep on going to finish the rest of my face, and then we'll move on to the eyes. Alright, so I'm back. I have my face and my brows done, and I'm looking a little crazy. I'm torn. I can't decide if I want to do like oranges and warm tones and go that route, or if I want to do like berries. Because I mean, I have this palette and it's just so pretty. I think I'm gonna go berry. I might use a few of these colors though. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Alright, so purples it is. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Morphe 35F palette. This is the Fall into Frost. I believe this is the shimmer one. So it is all shimmers with a row of mattes at the bottom. So I'm going to start with the mattes and just do my transitions, shade, colors. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Also, this guy is super handy. It's just like this little, almost kind of like a sponge thing that I got off of Amazon, and it's to like scrub the color off your brush, which will be very helpful. So with a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with like a peachy kind of shade. Just start working that into my crease. And I'm gonna bring this up kind of high today. It's always good to hold your brush toward the end, so that you're not like pressing too hard into your eyeball. The color will blend out much better that way. And I'm just gonna, I do little circular motions on the outer edge and then do windshield wiper toward the inner corner. Alright, so now I'm just gonna start having fun. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It looks more coppery in person. On camera it looks kind of pink. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that on my brush. Always tap it. I'm just going to start working that in the same area as before. So with this shade, I'm being a little bit more clean and not taking it too far in or too high. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the smaller palette that I showed you earlier. This is the 9D palette, the Painted Desert. So I'm going to go in with this middle color. It's kind of like reddish. And on a slightly smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to take that. Ooh, that's bright. I'm just going to stamp this right in the crease. So now I'm going to go in with this like vibrant purple that is more on the pinky side of purple, and start working that on the outer edge. Alright, so I'm starting to get a bit of fallout, so I'm just going to take some powder, some translucent powder, on a powder brush and just kind of clean that up a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to take more translucent powder so it'll catch whatever falls out. Alright, so now I'm going to use the purple that was originally in that spot, but I took it out to put it in my Z palette, so it is this one. So I'm just going to take this tiny little brush and drag that color along the lash line. Alright, so on the smaller fluffy brush again, I'm going to go in with this deep purple right there. Alright, so I just focused that on the outer V, and now I'm going to take that coppery shade that we put in our transition, and I'm just going to put that on the lower lash line, try and connect everything together. Alright, so now with a liner brush, I'm going to go with this very dark purple. It's like almost black. It looks different on camera, but so I'm just taking that on a flat eyeliner brush and putting that on the lash line. I'm really focusing it on the outer edge, and then just kind of flicking it on the inside. Taking that fluffy brush again, just going over everything, making sure it's all blended. Alright, I feel like it needs just a little bit of something else. So I'm going to go in with this pinkish color over here. And I'm just going to use my finger and I'm going to put that right on the inner corner, or the inner part of my lid, I should say. Taking my brush again to blend out those edges, and because I just want to make it a tiny bit darker along the edge, I'm just going to take a black and mix it with this dark gray. Oh, sorry. So I'm just going to take this matte black at the bottom and mix it with this dark gray just so that I don't lose the shimmer. Alright, so now I'm just going to take a kind of like a shimmery beigey color. I don't want it to be too bright because that'd make too much of a contrast. And I'm just going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. Alright, so I'm gonna go do my liner and mascara and then I'll come back. Alright, so I'm back. I did my mascara and my eyeliner and some lips. So the lip combo I did was the Huda Beauty lip liners in Vixen and Icon, and then I just topped it with Burt's Bees tinted lip balm in Rose. So here, let me zoom you in. So this is the finished product. Alright. So I think it turned out pretty well. This is my very fall eye look, makeup look in general, I guess. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications. If you want, go follow me on Instagram. My handle is at the end of this video. But hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye, guys.